Have you ever opened the Bible, read about Jesus as a baby in a manger, and then suddenly, he's a grown man being baptized by John? What happened in between? Where are the stories of teenage Jesus? It's a fascinating question that has puzzled people for centuries. The Bible tells us about his birth, a quick story of him at age 12 in the temple, astounding the teachers, and then jumps straight to his public ministry around age 30. That's a gap of about 18 years, often called the silent years or lost years. So, why the big gap? Well, the first thing to remember is what the Gospels are. They aren't modern biographies aiming to detail every single moment of a person's life. The Gospel writers, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, had a very specific purpose: to testify that Jesus is the Messiah, the Son of God, and to share his teachings, his death, and his resurrection. Their goal was theological, not biographical. They focused on the events that were most crucial to that message. Think of it like a highlight reel of a championship game. You see the most important plays, the game-changing moments, and the final victory. You don't necessarily see every single second of the players just jogging up and down the court. The Gospels are the highlight reel of salvation history. So, what was Jesus likely doing during those years? The most common and accepted understanding is that he lived a normal life in Nazareth. The Bible tells us Joseph was a carpenter, and it was customary for a son to learn his father's trade. So, Jesus was likely working as a carpenter, supporting his family, and growing up within his community. The book of Luke gives us a hint, saying Jesus grew in wisdom and stature, and in favor with God and man. This suggests a normal, healthy development, physically, intellectually, socially, and spiritually. He was living an ordinary life, preparing for the extraordinary mission that was to come. His everyday experiences as a craftsman, a son, and a neighbor would have given him a deep understanding of the very people he came to save. While there are some non-biblical texts, like the infancy Gospels, that try to fill in these gaps with wild and miraculous stories, they aren't considered reliable or part of the Scripture. The simple, most likely answer is that Jesus spent his teenage years living a quiet, faithful life, preparing for the most important ministry in history. It shows that even in the ordinary, quiet moments of our lives, incredible purpose can be taking shape. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this interesting, please hit that like button and subscribe for more explorations into faith and history. See you next time.